Well, greetings and welcome back to Castlegoat and to a Mant attack. There are a number of things that have happened whilst I've been letting time pass. A merchant has arrived, I've done some trading, you'll notice the numbers up here are all different, but let's see what we can do about this Mant problem. Oh, there's more of you. Before we actually cover what has changed in the fort. Quite a lot has changed in the fort, actually. But I've already issued the alarm call, and where are you off to? Are you running away? Why on earth would you be going over there? Oh, it might be because I messed up their guard orders. But I've got everyone set to come down here. I've even got the Poisonous Ancients about to move to You Shall Not Pass, because I would rather them engage these guys before our civilians do. And since I have my civilians here, well, they probably would run away from the lands anyway. But, right, the Poisonous Ancients have engaged, it looks like. Let's make sure that they are engaging. Let's get the Poisonous Ancients there. And we're about to send the civilians in. As soon as the Poison Ancients are right, there we are. That's close enough. Oh, what's happening there? Lizzie, why are you behind everyone else? I don't approve of this. Right, we want everyone to attack now. This is how many? 2, no, 1. Oh, goodness. 5, 6, 7. Okay, we've got 7 mans. That is enough to overwhelm one person's armor. And it looks like Sir Prancy is going to be the one whose armor will be overwhelmed. I'm not happy about this. But we do have a lot of civilians there, and they're already getting involved. We may be... Oh, goodness gracious me, what's happened there? Okay, Evelyn has gotten involved a little bit prematurely. I'm not sure I like this. Honestly, we need to get this fight over with quickly. It seems that the civilians got in a little bit faster than I would have liked. I can hear people bleeding. I can't see who. Evelyn's blood still. Ah, damn it. It looks like her bone shirt is broken. Okay, another mant is down. How many mants have died now? Let's actually have a look at the combat log. We haven't done this in a while. Right, there's 1, 2, 3, 4... Oh, well, actually, it would list them all. It wouldn't take them out just because they died. But let's have a look. Mant falls to the ground. That's good. Let's have a look for the purple and red text. Mant falling to the ground because I smacked it in the leg. Well done, me. Mant's right compound eye has been mangled because Dapper McJester bashed it with the bronze... What? Why is Dapper McJester wielding a bronze shield? I may have to look into that. Let's see, what else is going on? Mant fall to the ground. Again, me with a blow to the leg. Well done. Mant got back up. Ashstow's head is bleeding. The Mant bit with her mandibles at Ashstow, hitting the head, cutting the skin and smashing the skull. My military is meant to taunt these guys, so that doesn't happen. Mant is knocked back. Right, okay. Well, that's quite worrisome. Okay, this Mant group is not focusing at all, and this is quite bad. But thankfully, the Mants that are attacking Ashstow seem not to be hitting his head too often. That is a small mercy. It is hitting Ashstow's breastplate. Why is Ashstow the one tanking this? Let's see. Mandibles at Ashstow again. Evelyn's left arm is bleeding. Okay. Right compound eye has been damaged. Is blinded. Mant gets up. I believe I have my militia set to frenzy. I may have forgotten to do that though. Let's see. What else is going on here? Mant can see again. And let's scroll up a little bit. Mant's right compound eye has been mangled because Flying Stapler swings with the Basalt Hammer at the Mant, hitting the right compound eye and crushing the eye. Well done, Flying Staplers. Oh, Mant has died there. Why did it die? Aavak, me! Haha! I killed one! Fantastic, me! You will make a... actually, I'm not sure if I want to put you in the military yet. In fact, I'm fairly confident that you're happy being a druid. Yeah, we'll leave you to the fields. If only I could have you attack these guys with a scythe or something. Ooh, what happened there? Someone fell over. I think that was... I'm fairly sure I saw Sir Prancy fall to the ground. Yes. Ashstow catches a breath. Not liking that at all. Let's see, what else have we got? Mant falls to the ground because Ashstow, well done, taking some revenge. Sir Prancy bashes a Mant's arm is mangled. Ashstow's head is bleeding once again. Damn it. Please don't lose any eyes, Ashstow. Deathbot swings, knocks the Mant to the ground. Okay, Mant's compound eye is destroyed because Deathbot hit it again. Let's see. Adstone knocked one back with his hammer. Got up himself. Elzendorf waded in. We seem to have done a lot of damage to their eyes, which is fantastic. Morito swings his basalt hammer at the Mant. What else are we seeing? Mant gets up. Okay, ooh, okay, that's not too bad. Mant's having trouble breathing. Mant died. Because Deathbot swung with his bronze hammer at the... Why is Deathbot wielding a bronze hammer? I don't understand. This is confusing me. Why are people wielding the wrong things? Unless, of course... what could have happened here is one of the Mants may have hit Adstow, knocking the shield and the hammer out of his hands. That would make sense. Elzendorf swings with the basalt hammer at the Mant, hitting the left leg and smashing the chitin. Okay, well... I'm not completely happy with this situation. There's a Mant there. Is there one here? I think there may only be 3 left. But if we check events, we'll be able to count how many has died. Oh, no. No, actually, there's quite a few left. There's 5 left. Wow. Okay, let's see how this goes down. Come on, guys. Ooh, 3 just went down. No, another one went down, sorry. Oh, no, actually, another 2. Okay, there's 3 left. That we may be able to pull this back without anyone falling. Come on, guys. Ooh, another one down. Oh, well done. That was a bit of a mess. I've got to be honest, that was messy. I am not pleased with how that played out, really. But I'm very glad that you are all safe, though I imagine a few of you... Oh, was the alarm bell not rung? Oh, no, I have rung it, sorry. I am a little bit frustrated, or rather frightened, that a few of you were being attacked when you shouldn't have been. That is not something I like to see. But what we're going to do is we're going to get everyone to stand down, to stow their weapons and all of that. But I'm going to do that off screen, so I shall bring you back in a few minutes when I've put everything to rights, rebuilt the door, got the corpses out of the way, and all of that fun stuff. So I shall see you in a few moments. Okay, welcome back. I've had everyone clean most things up, and I think they've just about finished. There's a little bit of blood on the floor still. Evelyn's blood, no less. Actually, why don't we check up on Evelyn, make sure she's okay. Where are you, Evelyn? Is that you? Yes, it is. Let's check your health. You're in good health. Okay. And let's have a look at your skills as well. You know, they're middling. They're not too bad. Alright, let's go over what has changed. First and foremost, I've gone ahead and I've changed my mind on what we're going to be equipping our assassins with. I was going to be equipping them with bronze swords. It seemed more thematic, but at the same time, they're not the sort of dancing on the rooftops and knife in the shadows kind of assassins. They're more realistic kinds of assassins in that they'll use whatever weapon is required and try and kill someone from behind. So it really doesn't matter whether they've got an axe or a sword. And the axe has the advantage of being much better at chopping limbs off than a sword. Swords cause wounds and bleeding wounds much better, but axes, especially if you catch a lucky blow on an arm or a leg, will simply take it off completely. The trade-off with an axe is it's not that good as a defensive weapon. It doesn't parry too often, whereas a sword does. The assassins, hopefully, aren't going to need that. And besides, they've got shields to block with. So, overall, we're going to be going with axes for our assassins. And as it happens, when I checked out both of our labourers who are going to become the assassins, they both have significantly better axe skill than they have sword skill. In fact, Elzendorf has a fairly good hammer skill. But I've decided we're going to be going with axes for this so that we've got a spread of different damage types. And Troll of Reasons has slightly better axe skill than hammer, but neither of them had a particularly good sword skill, so this will work out in the end. Now, at the moment, we're still going ahead and crafting quite a lot of armor plates. Eventually, I'm hoping that we will... Oh, you're making a new boot, are you, or something? Possibly. Hopefully, we will eventually have enough steel that we'll be able to make some breastplates and helmets. And once we've got that, I will actually be swapping those over. And I can perhaps rest a little bit easier in the knowledge that my soldiers aren't likely to drop dead because their breastplate got destroyed. I also just noticed that despite saying I would do this, I forgot to do the door. Yeah, sorry about that. Let's get that all fixed up. Now, the next thing, I adjusted the priority of our kiln. Our kiln was competing with our... Well, it was actually a higher priority than our stone cutters. So I evened them out. They're all priority 6 now, and they're balancing the work a little bit better. We don't need the kiln stuff to be done as a priority, but at the same time, I would like to have 32 of those clay bricks because I have quite a lot that I want to do with them. As you can see, this looks beautiful, so I'm going to be doing that on these balconies and probably everywhere else in the fort. Maybe out here, maybe over here. I probably have it wherever I'm doing the forge area. So, ooh, is it nighttime? It does appear to be nighttime. Ah, yes, okay. And where's your friend? Oh, there's your friend. Well, that's not great. Okay, so we've got an ogre and a goblin that we need to deal with. I'll just quickly cover the other changes I've made before I set everyone up to fight that. I've moved all of our items that we make to a higher priority than the worn items because I believe that we get bars back from these rather than slivers, and that'll expedite the process of forging new armor and new weapons. I've also prioritized making bronze bars out of bronze slivers above iron slivers. Just because, again, right now we're working in bronze. Once we're on steel, then I'll change that around. But right now we do need that a little bit more. Now the biggest change I've made is actually in the priorities that I'm working on food. With drinks, I've now set them up to make enough to store in the 3 distinct stockpiles that will exist. That is for each dining hall, and that's mirrored over here as well. But this one actually has some planning behind it. Oh, I've just noticed that we're only prioritizing making these. Let me just fix that, shall we? Where are you, goblin meat? There we are. We also want to be prioritizing making goblin sausages. Now, the two-headed ogre and goblin sausage, that's not really part of the grand plan. It used to be just 5 sausages, then 5 loaves of bread, then sausages on repeat. And there is a bit of a plan behind that. Namely, bread is made from wheat grain. Wheat grain is not considered an edible thing. It's not something you can consume normally. So it wasn't affecting the Mant's likelihood of sending a large group. However, when made into bread, and we were making enough bread that we could easily create all of the sandwiches we wanted straight away, we were trying to stockpile enough sausage and bread to just completely remake all of the sandwiches, assuming they all got eaten. Not really needed. Honestly, I doubt we're going through 5 sandwiches fast enough that another sandwich hasn't been made in the meantime. And even if we do, we've got omelettes for that reason, that it can tide us over. So I've dropped that down to 5 to reduce the amount that we're trying to lure Mants to our kingdom. Sausages, however, with meat is already a food source. You can eat it raw, the gnomes will eat it raw, and the Mants consider it a food. So turning meat into sausage doesn't affect the Mantlaws in any way. It won't affect the number one way or the other. It may add a tiny bit of value to our kingdom worth, but it'll be negligible. So I've gone ahead and said, yeah, just make all the sausages you want. The reason why I'm prioritizing two-headed ogre, and goblin is just because. You can belong to one of 2 camps with this. You can either belong to the camp of we're honoring the dead and we're trying to ingest their flesh in hopes of absorbing their strength. I mean, especially with the two-headed ogres, that would actually make quite a lot of sense. They are a worthy opponent, and so are the ogres, really. Goblins, well, depends a little bit. Bears, we should add, for the same reason. In fact, I'm going to. You know what? Yes. Bears, you are actually here 100% because we honor you. You have saved us many a fight, and we will honor you by turning you into delicious sandwiches. The ogres will try to absorb their strength. Or, alternatively, at least with the ogres and the goblins, you could go at it from the other camp, which is, we're going to eat your flesh and wear your skin and your bones as armor, just as a final 2-finger salute to your attempt to invade us, because you clearly failed. We're still here, you're not. In fact, we're eating you and wearing you. That's how not here you are right now. So, one way or the other, you can decide how you want to rationalize it to yourself. The gnomes are going to eat the enemies. If they could eat Mants, they would. As for the omelettes, well, cheese is made from milk, and milk contributes to Mantlaws naturally, so I've just said, you know what, make all the cheese you want. I'm trying to balance it out a little bit more, so that we do have a little bit more chance. In fact, thinking about it, though, there's really no reason. Let's just set these to 5 on each. I'm not going to worry about telling them to make goblin or ogre sausages specifically for the omelettes. I don't think it really affects it in the same way. It won't be a 2-headed ogre sandwich. I don't think it'll be a 2-headed ogre sausage omelette, unfortunately. If I'm proven wrong, I may actually come back here and change that. But other than that, they just go ahead and make all of the milk into cheese. Namely because milk is only marginally better than water as far as quenching thirst for the gnomes goes. And value-wise, it doesn't really add that much more being cheese than being milk. So it all makes sense. At least to me, it makes sense. Now, I've got people trying to clean these areas there. Oh, there's one of my ambassadors gone. Ambassador, I should say. No, maybe not. A merchant is left, though, I believe. Either that or they're in the Great Hall, perhaps, just eating some food. But we do have a problem bearing down on us. It isn't too bad of a problem. We've got one bronze-equipped goblin, one iron-equipped goblin, and an ogre. We should easily be able to kill these guys, but I'm going to go ahead and set everyone up to wear the right things, be in the right formation, that is frenzying rather... disarming rather than frenzy, and I will meet you back here in a few seconds when we are ready to begin the attack, so see you soon. Well, unfortunately, it doesn't look like they've rung the bell yet, which I'm quite concerned about, but the goblins are already here, so our soldiers should be engaging right now. Yes, they are. Hopefully they'll be able to hold the line until the bell is rung. There we go. So who is the shield bearer here? Sir Prancy. Good old Sir Prancy is actually often the shield bearer who gets the brunt of the damage. Adsto will be joining the fight, hopefully destroying some goblin armor, but there are only 2 goblins and an ogre. We should be able to hold this. But we do need to get the rest of our militia into the fight now. Go for the goblin fighter. Is this the iron-equipped one? Yes, actually. How lucky. Right, everyone try and focus your fire on him. I don't think it's going to work. They're not really going to focus fire, but we should be able to wipe these guys out pretty quickly. After that, I think we'll actually check on our military's kill list. What are you guys doing? Oh, they're grabbing all of these. That's not so good, honestly. Oh, wait. What's happening? Oh, wait. That's right. We're fighting things that can bleed. I hear the sound of blood and I panic immediately. But no, we're okay. The sound of blood this time is from the silly goblin / ogre. Probably the ogre, honestly. No, actually goblin as well. Is that ogre blood? Ogre has died. Okay. We've won this. It's already ours. Right, where's the last enemy? Is it here? Goblin corpse? No. Is it here, perhaps? Goblin? Where is the goblin? Goblin fighter. There we are. Get in there, everyone. Hurry up and kill it, please. And the goblins are dead. Well done, everyone. Right, what I would very much like you to do this once is to get everyone to the guard stations, and then I'm going to tell them all to unequip, and then I'm going to give a clean ground order in this vicinity so that, oh, an ambassador of the musical tooth has arrived. Ah, fantastic news. Just in time, too. We've just killed off the invaders, so you are actually safe. Let's get the door built. Oop. At the moment, the game is responding a little bit slowly than normal, anyway. I'm not sure why, but let's get that basalt door fixed. Right, is everyone in position? Did I already ring the bell? No, I haven't sounded the all clear, so why isn't everyone there yet? Get to training, you little gits. You know what? That's good enough. Right, I'm just going to, on screen, get them all back into their civilian uniforms. We should be good. And then, hopefully, they've all stripped here. I can go ahead and sound the all clear. And also get them all to stop training. Not that I think having a little bit of training would do them any harm. I do still want to arrange the squads so I can afford to have a single squad training every now and then, and it's not going to drastically affect the fort. But we should be good at this point. Now, that done, the next thing I want to do is clean floor. All of the floors. Clean them all. Also over here, because there's some skull helmets just dropped around the plant. Let's do that, shall we? Wow, really? Are those not... That's odd. They shouldn't be just discarded there, really. But anyway, this should clean it all up. It will take our gnomes a little while to get that sorted. Now, our ambassadors, or ambassador, I need to start saying ambassador. I'm fairly certain that's not how it's pronounced. We need to check you, see how much you want in terms of value. Mert. Oh well, I need to actually place you in the quarters first, I guess. Is this someone's quarters? Chris, Tilva, and Ziffenbraun. Right, we'll pop you in here then. So designate, where are you? Personal quarters, and you can have the whole door as well. Right, Mert, I'm hoping that... Oh wow, that was actually worth a lot. I would be surprised if Mert wasn't happy with that. Right, Mert is now a guest of Castlegoat, as it should be. Hopefully this means Mert's merchants will arrive shortly. We can, however, have a... Well, no, I'm gonna... there is probably a way that I can sneak peek and see how much we could trade with them by going in here and sending merchant, and then I would see the trade screen that the mining colony offers. But no, we're going to keep that as a bit of a surprise. A nice little surprise, hopefully, for when they actually send their own merchants down here. But for now, the main thing I would like to do is clean up all of the crap that's building up here. Now, the thing I've noticed with clean floor is if there's a lot of things on the floor in the one tile, they'll use a wheelbarrow and pick it all up. It's only when there's like a million single items just lying around that they become inefficient with it. So for cleaning out butchers' areas or anything like that, it's actually very, very efficient to use the clean floor command, because they will grab a wheelbarrow for that. Or perhaps it is simply that now I've got more wheelbarrows, they're using them, as someone suggested. I'm not sure, but I suppose it might be down to that. Now, I'm thinking we can probably start building up this wall, but it's not really that much of a priority, and I would like to get this finished first. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the recording. Actually, looking at the time, I might even wrap the recording up. No. We've still got a little bit of time that we can spend, so I'm going to pause the recording. I'm going to let some time pass, hopefully get a little bit more of this done, and then start designating some of these rooms. At least then we can get some of our gnomes into their own bed quarters, which will allow them to have a little bit more rest than they're getting in the dormitories, thus work for longer. So I shall bring you back when there is something to report, so see you soon. And welcome back. We have a merchant from the musical tooth already here. Oh, I'm bursting with excitement. But I realized that before I wrapped up the last part of the recording, I hadn't actually checked on the skills of our military, and I had said I was going to do that. And a man of my word I am, so let's check these out. First, let's have a look quickly at the skills. Supranti's got 50 in fighting. That hasn't really moved much. Shield is phenomenal, 96, but dodge... I'm a little bit concerned about dodge. That does seem a bit low. Very good fitness, though. And let's have a look at kills. And 12 goblins, 1 ogre, and 4 mants. That's no small amount of kills, to be fair. There's 4 mants specifically, especially because you're just going to have been bashing them with your shield. Skills for Lizzie, not quite as fit, but much better at dodging. And I think similar on shield, honestly. And exactly the same on fighting. But let's have a look at your kills. 13 goblins, 1 honey badger, and 1 ogre. No mants, but a reasonable amount of goblins there. And now for Ansto, the only one of our military currently who actually has a weapon, and he's very, very good at it, too. Equally so with the shield. You're actually really good with this. Not so good with dodging, but then you're not really taking the brunt of attack. 6 mants! 6 mants by yourself. Wow. With the help of everyone else in the fort. But still, 6 mants. 7 goblins and 1 ogre. Well done, you. But we are very excited. I shouldn't say but, because that makes it sound like that isn't as good as the fact that we got a merchant. And it totally is. That's better than the fact we got a merchant. You are keeping the fort alive. However, I am very excited to see what this merchant has in store for us. Hopefully some iron. That would quite possibly be the best situation. Either, well, yeah, iron or... That would be amazing. Come on then, let's have a see. What have we got? You've actually got some granite. I wasn't expecting that. My goodness, you got a lot of stone. Why I wasn't expecting stone, honestly, I don't know. But you don't actually have any iron. Oh, woe is me. You have ridiculous amounts of coal. You will sell for 1. My God. I will take it all. All of it. The stone, I mean, it's probably still better to buy from you. That's a lot of granite. In fact, yeah, I probably won't have to buy any more from anyone other than you for a very long time. Oh my goodness. Alright, I'm not sure we've got even remotely the money we need to do this trade. So let's have a quick look. Let's get rid of the basalt hammer. Let's see, anything else I want to get rid of? We got any poor mushroom omelets? Yes, we do. These are selling for a reasonable amount, actually, the food. Some poor mushroom tea? No. We're not going to sell that. We've only got a small amount of tea at the moment. So, a poor ogre... Oh, they do actually have ogre sausage omelets. Okay. Two-headed ogre sausage omelet. I may do that, then. I may go in there and specifically tell them to make the correct types of sausages. Now, what else have we got? Will they buy jewelry? Because jewelry is ultimately going to be made of metal, which is something they sell. And that doesn't usually result in good prices. We'll have to have a look. Any poor items? No, it doesn't look like it. What else do we have? Anything? I'm not seeing anything. I may need to prioritize them making the jewelry that we're going to be selling. Whoa, 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 whoa. How much is that worth? A lot or not? No, 36, that's it. Why is it got the malformed ellipsis after it then, I wonder? Okay, let's continue having a look through. Some fine doors, but we don't really want doors at the moment, I've got to be honest. There we are, sapphire rings. Okay, normal looking value for them, which is a shame. I would have liked them to be getting a little bit more. And we've got a bunch of statuettes that we can sell. Doesn't quite give us enough though. I think we're going to need to have these guys make some more gems, some more jewelry. And we've got a lot of gems, so there's really no reason not to be able to. Right, we're going to sell all of that back. Oh, well, we didn't really need to sell all of it back. But let's have a quick look. We'll take 2, 3 of these. Just shy. Let me see. What can I sell you? Ooh, okay. We've got a lot of sausages. I didn't even look at these. Okay, we're going to sell the poor ogre sausages. No, we're not. Well, maybe we will. Have a look at what else we've got to sell. Strawberries. Oh, they get a fair price, actually. Okay, let's sell 138 of these. There we go. That means we can take another one. In fact, another 2. Ah, just damn it. So close, and yet so far. Right, we'll sell some emu eggs for that last little bit that we need. There we go. Now the silver ore we should be able to turn into something that we can trade for the rest of the ore and the other things that we want. Hopefully. That is my plan. Now what I would very much like to do is to... Oh, not cancel the job. Clean floor. On that tile. Oh, is it already set? That's interesting. Oh no, are you running off? I think that was another one of the merchants, but they may have just gone down to grab some food. Now then, we definitely need the silver bars. They're above the bronze bars. Okay, that's cool. But I want these actually a little bit higher. Steel is going to be taking the precedence, and then silver underneath that. Alright, well, it'll probably take them a little bit of time to get all of that set up, and then we will be trading away some more jewelry, hopefully for the remainder of their ore, if not also for the remainder of their stone. We might not be able to get all of the stone, and I'm not going to worry about that too much, but definitely ore is a priority. But that is it for this episode, I am afraid. I hope you've enjoyed. I hope you will be joining me in the next. But until then, and as always, do take care.